Hey, my name's Tiger. I've lived on 3 different continents and I want to give you some travel advice. Stay tuned.
I was cruising up that street they call you, looking for my people, yo, it's all high powered. Yo, I got a daughter at law school in Howard. You know how we do, yo, I got a
Hey, so based on the title of this video, you're looking to travel and you need some tips, or you just want to confirm the information you already know. So I want to help you travel around the world. So I have 4 tips for you. These 4 tips are 4 of many, but I want to get started with you on something because nobody wants a 56-minute video about travel. Well, I don't want to do a 56-minute video about traveling. So I'm going to bring you 4 tips. Hopefully they help you out. If you need any additional advice or information, put it down below. And if I need to make another video, I will. Or I can just answer your questions as you have them. So we'll get started. Tip number 1. Please book your airfare first. Forget about the rest later. This is why. Airfare typically goes up, not down. So if you are booking airfare to a place you want to travel to, it's the price you like, it's within your budget for the dates that you want, buy the ticket. Immediately buy the ticket. Do not wait to buy the ticket. Most likely the price will not go down. And when I say most likely, it's like a 98% chance it will not go down. If you are a gambling person, stop. Just buy the ticket if it's within your budget for the days that you want. For example, if you're looking to travel to Japan at the end of 2024, you want to go in December of 2024. If you look now and you see seats available at the price that you want, please just buy the ticket. If you're saying to yourself, but I don't know where I want to go in Japan or what I want to do. I don't really have any money right now. All I have is money for the ticket. I don't have any other money. Yeah, but you have 11 months to get money. You don't have 11 months to wait for a ticket. So book your ticket now. Worry about the rest later. Okay? I promise it sounds like a crazy bit of advice, but as someone who's traveled to however many countries, more than countries than I can count on these 2 hands, right? It 100% has been an advantageous process to me to book my ticket first and then slowly figure out the rest later. Number 2, please never prepay for a hotel. The reason being, when you prepay for a hotel, 9 times out of 10, you're giving all your money and you cannot cancel the hotel anymore. You have to be locked in now. If you cancel, you usually have to pay a 1-night stay penalty. Here's a good example. When me and my friend decided to go to Guatemala, when we booked our hotel, we booked a hotel because it was nearby walking distance. All of these things we wanted to do. So we thought, oh, this is great. Let's book this hotel. As we started doing more research on things we wanted to do in the country and the distance of the things, we realized that hotel's good, but it's only good for like 2 of the 20 things we wanted to do. And if we got a hotel a little bit further west, we'd be able to do all 20 things and really have no problems getting around, right? It actually would save us money on transportation getting this hotel closer west. So what did I do? I canceled the first hotel I booked and then booked the other one. You never know what kind of travel plans will change. So when you prepay for a hotel, even though it sounds good, because every time you prepay, they know what they're doing. They give you a discount, don't they? Instead of paying $200 a night for the room, they're gonna make it $180 a night. And over 5 nights, that's $100 you saved. It sounds like a good deal. But what happens if you have to cancel? Now you have to pay the full price for the hotel, which was $200 a night, and cancellation fees. That doesn't sound like a good deal. You've essentially wasted $200 instead of saving $100. Does that make sense to everyone? So please, please, please do not prepay for hotels. Along with that, like a 2A is find a hotel that has a good cancellation policy within 1 week of your booking or your arrival date. So for example, if you want to go to Japan December 5th, right? December 5th, if you book a hotel from December 5th to December 15th, let's say you want to stay for 2 weeks. If you book a hotel from December 5th to December 15th, your cancellation policy should say cancellation before December 1st, full reimbursement. You never want to book a hotel that only allows you 3 days from the day that you booked to cancel. So for example, let's say it's March and you book the hotel, but then you can only cancel by the end of March. That's terrible. Do not book with the hotel. Just don't do it. Save yourself the heartache and pain. In your mind, you're telling yourself, oh, but how much can change between March and December? Like, it's fine. I'll book the hotel. You're gonna be so sorry when in September you find out that you can no longer travel to that particular city that you booked the hotel, and now you're sitting there trying to argue with the front desk staff to cancel your reservation, and you're supposed to cancel it, 4 months ago. So save yourself the pain and heartache. Please, 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 please just have a cancellation policy that is 3, 5, 7 days within the date you're supposed to arrive at the hotel, okay? Number 3, okay? Don't plan every detail of your trip. I know that sounds crazy to people, especially if you're one of those people who deep dives into your travel and you're like, I want to know about the history. Ooh, look, this is interesting. Oh, I have to go there. What else will I do? Your excitement is great when you're distanced from the city. But when you get there, your excitement will become even more real because you're literally in the city you wanted to go to. No amount of research, and you can fight me if you want to. But no amount of research will prepare you for the energy, the atmosphere, and the amount of things to do in the city once you get there. Great example, people who want to go to Tokyo, let's say you want to go to Tokyo Skytree and Tokyo Tower and some museums, you want to go to a light exhibit. Tokyo has all these cool things that you have to book tickets for, pay for tickets for, and go at a specific time because 95% of tickets that you buy in Tokyo for attractions, exhibits, or anything like that, you have to book it for a specific time. So 10:15 a.m., 3 tickets, however much you pay for it, right? I promise you, you will book all of these things in advance. You will get to Tokyo and realize you don't give a damn about anything you booked because, oh my gosh, I'm in Tokyo and I'm able to do all of these other things that actually don't cost me money. Yes, you are. So plan a few big things that you want to do, but do not plan every detail and do not prepay for all of these little things because it will overwhelm you when you get there and you will feel stressed instead of excited, okay? So you can't just always do whatever you want. There's some crowd control that's involved. So just keep that in mind. You can't do everything you want on a whim, but the things that you can do on a whim, those are the things you should do. You lock yourself into a schedule like, oh, well at 10 I have tickets for this, and at 12 we have to eat lunch here, and then I made a reservation to go to this museum, so you'll never really be able to enjoy the city. So wherever you're going, just relax. Make one big plan. Like, I want to go to Shibuya Crossing and I want to go to Tokyo Skytree. That's very reasonable. You can do both of those things in one day with no stress, right? But if the more you add to your itinerary on what you want to see, the more stress you add for yourself. So just allow yourself to enjoy the new city you're in. Same for like, I was in Guatemala and the Antigua area, which is not Antigua, but like the Antigua area. There was so much to do in Antigua, not just in terms of like eating or just taking pictures, but there was actually so many gorgeous things in the mountains that I never thought of before I went there. So me and my friend just said, we want to go to the Antigua area and go to the square and go take pictures in front of, you know, the church or something. But then we ended up finding a walking tour and got shown around the area and went to so many places we would have never known about or been to had our tour guide not shown us. Then we ended up meeting a local who lived and grew up in Antigua and showed us around. We obviously paid them for their time and their, you know, the gas and all of that stuff, but it was just a great experience to be able to travel with this person who literally grew up in this area and took us to the mountains and showed us gorgeous views and things to do and things that local people like to do, right? And local places that these people like to eat at. So I really, really appreciate being able to relax and not plan every detail of my trips, because then I'm able to truly immerse myself in a culture and feel at ease. A trip is supposed to be something you learn from, something you grow from, something you experience. And you can't experience things by shoving them, you know, down your throat. You experience by doing and by enjoying doing. So that's it. Number 4 is going to be one that it's going to cause some controversy, but book everything that I've just said, everything, on your credit card. I know Dave Ramsey is like getting ready to like flitter his fingers on the keyboard, right? Susie Orman, all these other like older folks who tell you money saving ideas. I get it. Credit cards are not good, whatever. They are, if you use them properly. This is what I will tell you. The way that I live my life, especially when I'm balling, I like to go ahead and book things that I have money for, but I never use my checking account. I always use my credit card. The reason being, there's 2 main reasons. The first, you rack up points and you're able to use points on your trip. Great example is that Guatemala trip I talked about earlier in the video. I used my points. I didn't spend any money. So the hotel actually cost me $0 because I used my credit card points to book the hotel. The other reason why credit cards are good is because if there's any issues with your trip, you have a guaranteed source to support you, to help you get your money back if something goes wrong. Let's just say you decide to go to, let's just use Japan again, and all of a sudden a civil war breaks out in Japan. Don't know why it would, but let's just say it does. A civil war breaks out in Japan, but you already bought your plane tickets, you already got the hotel, everything's already booked on the credit card. It's very, very easy to call the credit card company and have them get you a flight or hotel credit back from the hotel or airline than it is for you yourself to get one. So those are all my tips for traveling. Obviously, there's a gazillion more, but I don't want to make the video any longer than it needs to be. All right, stay fresh, enjoy your traveling, safe travels, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.